All right, we are live. I'm just going to see if we can get anybody in. Come on, we need one viewer at least. One viewer. This is great TV. This is great TV. Okay. Okay, we got one viewer now. Awesome. Okay, so hey everybody, welcome back to On the Set. I am your host, Kingmaker. Today I have.
Oh wait, I think that was me.
Oh
That
shit.
was that was that was me. I just hopped onto YouTube to see how it looked,
Oh, how does it look?
to see if I needed to like move my camera. It looks good. It looks good. I was just seeing if I had to like move my camera around.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, no. Anyway, we'll just go ahead and go. Hey everybody, welcome back to On the Set. I am your host, Kingmaker, and today I have Archer sitting in the co-host seat. How you doing, buddy? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling pretty hype. Right before this, I had a good Zed match. First time I played him since the update, and it felt pretty good.
Good, 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 good. I banned Yi today, and I've banned Yi since the buff. How do you feel like he's
Yeah.
doing right now?
Right now, I just feel like he's busted. Like, just he. Well, let me put this into perspective. What really makes him so strong is I feel his jungle clear, because I feel like everyone should have potential to just one shot somebody. Because like, if you look at someone like Zed, he has full one shot potential. But like, what's the difference between him and Yi? Like, for Yi, I feel like it's really just the fact that he has the fastest jungle clear in the game. Because before the buff, Shyvana was the fastest one in the game. I think like the quickest you can get is like maybe like 2.5 minutes on her to do a full clear plus double scuttles. I actually timed it, and I managed to do that with Yi 10 seconds shorter. I mean, that's 10 seconds is a lot of time
Oh yeah,
in Wild Rift. And so to be able to do a full clear plus double scuttles 10 seconds faster than the fastest jungle clear champion in the game is completely busted. But I actually have this website. It's called Dual Shockers. They have the early patch notes, uh, and they're actually nerfing Yi's jungle clear. They're not
yeah.
nerfing his champion damage, but they're nerfing his jungle clear. And I think that a lot of people were saying, cause I think Hells did a reaction to it, and everyone in the comics was saying that, oh, Yi's still gonna be busted. He's still gonna just be terrorizing. But honestly, I don't think so, because if you look at someone like Jax, Jax was dominating until they nerfed his jungle clear. They didn't nerf his damage or anything like that. They just nerfed his jungle clear, and now Jungle Jax is pretty much dead.
Yep.
And so I feel like the fact that they're nerfing his jungle clear, and it's by a lot, because the bonus damage ratio against monsters was 100%, and they're nerfing it to 25%,
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna
which
be.
it's going to be big. And then the bonus damage, like the flat bonus damage against monsters, I think is getting like a 10 like at max it's like it was 195, but now it's going to be 170,
Yeah,
like at max level.
here I'm scrolling
And I
down
feel
too.
like yeah,
Uh,
yeah, I feel like that is really going to make him a balanced champion, cuz yeah, he's going to still have the one shot potential with his alpha strike, but I like that. I like that, cuz if I want to play Yi, I think it's cool to be able to hit an ability and just hit someone and one shot him. because
I
that's fun. That's what I like to do.
That's why I ban Yi. Yeah, like you said, the bonus damage
Yeah.
on minions is going to go down from 90 to 80 at level 1 and 195 to 170. Um, but I don't feel like that is
Yeah.
where he's. Everybody's complaining about. It's those late game team fights that I think everybody's still going to be complaining about. Jarvan's
Yeah.
getting a buff.
Yeah, I saw that. I actually, a lot of people were saying in the server someone said Jarvan support is going to be viable, and then in the Hell's video, people were saying support Jarvan is going to be viable too.
Maybe his attack speed bonus on the
Like
Demacian standard is going to go up.
I don't, yeah, yeah. I honestly don't know. I've never played Jarvan before, so I don't know how he works.
He's very interesting. I like playing him, but I play him full tank in the jungle, and if my team isn't there to follow up on you, it kind of sucks.
Yeah,
But yeah, like because you go in for the full engage, and it's kind of like Rengar or something, but I guess less squishy, where you're all
yeah,
in pretty much. Um, so
yeah. You go in, you stay in, like that
yes,
kind of thing.
yep. Let's see, what is it? Karma is getting a buff. No, she's
Karma's
getting a
getting
nerf. Excuse me.
it's a nerf. Yeah,
Sorry.
I
Nunu's.
think it's a late game nerf.
Yeah, I wish they would have
Or yeah, like a
separated
mid late game nerf.
where I'm looking at. I wish they would have separated who's getting buffed and who's getting nerfed. Um,
Yeah.
let's see. Nunu's getting a buff. Renekton's getting a buff. Vigar and Vi.
Nunu, I feel like Nunu's buff is actually pretty big.
His armor
Buff in
pin.
armor, damage ratio. Yeah.
Oh,
His
okay.
damage AP ratio is getting a big buff. What is that? I think his ultimate is getting a huge buff. Yeah, because it went from 625 damage level 1 to now 715 level 1 with the AP ratio,
Oh no.
which I mean that's pretty huge.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm doing things in the background. If anybody's wondering, that's why I'm not
Yeah.
responding so much. I'm trying to make sure everything's running on this stupid stream. Hopefully it works well,
Yeah.
and then we can save some money.
Yeah.
But how have your games been going?
Olaf nerf. Pretty bad. I had like a 15 win streak with like an unofficial 15 win streak with Aurelia because I had matches in between with other champions and I'd lose those, but then I'd play Aurelia and win. And I think I sent a screenshot to the server like 2 days ago of like my like all my matches, and I had like a ton of Aurelia matches in a row that are like MVP.
Yeah.
But I got so comfortable playing her that I'm taking a break right now because I just cannot win. I had like 8 losses in a row, and then I was finally like, okay, I can't play Aurelia right now. This is ridiculous. And then I started playing Keenan, and that was it's kind of bad. Like kind of back and forth, wins, loses, more loses, losses. I don't know grammar. More
Yeah,
losses than wins.
that's what Macris says. Archer learned to talk gooder. Justin's brother's
Sometimes I just like speak things without thinking, and then I'm like, wait, that's not proper grammar.
Justin's brother had his birthday today, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah,
pull in hype. This way we can have a three-way conversation. Hype,
yeah.
you're muted on Discord. Uh, okay, yeah, but so I've been playing. I actually played 2 games today. I think I played with you and was it you and Thunder? No, it was Azure and Thunder, and I got to Platinum
Yeah,
3, so that's cool. Um,
yeah. Nice, nice.
and then I completely crapped the bed by myself. Then I got to play one with someone today, and that was interesting as well. So,
Yeah.
hold on one second. Sorry, my son came in the room. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Um, this is absolutely terrible radio from on my part. Sorry. Um, what else? So Karma is her inner flame. Her mantra bonus damage is going from 70 to 70, or I guess at max level it's going from 340 to 310. We already discussed Master Yi. We already discussed Nunu and Willump.
Yeah.
Um, oh, his absolute zeros changing too. Um, Olaf is getting his reckless swing going up from or going down from 70 to 60,
Yeah.
250 to 240 at max level. Renekton's health per level is going up to one from 105 to 115. Uh, Health at level 15 from 220 to 226, 2260. Macris said he just crapped the bed today too, but not as a metaphor. You know what? I've been there and done that on a bad night of drinking. So it looks like his culling of the meek is getting a buff. No, nerf. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to keep up with this crap. I'm not looking at a good website.
Uh,
Have you been watching the pro scene?
yeah, I watched the. I think it was play the. Who was it? It was Tribe and Saint, and I think Cloud9. I don't remember. I know Tribe and Saint played. I don't remember the other teams. I was just excited for Tribe. I'm a huge Tribe fan. I've
Did
been
it?
following them since like Clash Royale and stuff like that.
That was something funny. Like, so I was trying in my early career of podcasting. I was trying to get like interviews with people, so I joined the Tribe Discord, and there was no Wild Rift whatsoever. It was just
Yeah,
all like Clash of Clans, Clash Royale. So I was
Clash
like,
Royale.
"What is this?" But
I knew. I actually played with one of their players on Brawl Stars when Brawl Stars came out. Uh, I think they have a Brawl Stars team. Like I don't know if they still have a Brawl Stars team. Brawl Stars isn't really as popular as it was when it first came out. But I actually met one of their players from their Brawl Stars team and played with him like multiple times.
oh, sorry. Hi, you are muted if you're talking. Yeah, like I played. I think I played Clash Royale. I've never played Brawl Stars though. What is that like?
Yeah. It it's kind of like it's a type of MOBA, but it's more of like kind of it's a 3v3. Like there's multiple different matches. There's like a showdown match that's kind of like Fortnite, where like the map kind of closes as it goes, but it's like a top scroller type thing.
Gotcha. It's like one thing that I
I don't really know how to explain it.
one thing that I really want to do when it comes out is play Valorant. Um, I'm right there with you, Preston. I want to start a pro Emerald team as well, and we'll dominate any other Emerald players. Uh, um, shoot, I read that and then I forgot what I was gonna say. I want to play Valorant Mobile when it comes out, but I hear someone told me it was the most
They
toxic.
they are coming out with Valorant Mobile.
I think so. That's what
Oh,
I
I
heard.
bet. I bet.
My,
Yeah, I
my
haven't really heard much about Valorant other than like seeing like gameplay clips.
One of my buddies who follows me in real life was telling me about how it is the most toxic environment um, that you could imagine.
I bet.
You know, it's a shooter
I
plus
mean,
it's
all
Riot.
yeah. I mean, pretty much any Riot game is bound to have a toxic fan base. But yeah, when you add that to a shooter, it kind of, that just sounds like it gets out of hand.
Hype. I can't hear you if you're saying something. Uh, Oh no. Yeah, I can't hear you for some reason. Um,
Yeah, you're not muted right now, but
Try leaving Discord and come back in. Where are you at? It was great last time we were all on. Um, Here we go.
yeah.
All right. Hype, hype. No, we still can't hear you. Here, I'm gonna drop down and we'll see about pulling you guys down. Can you hear us now?
All right.
Archer, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hmm.
Is Hype using a mic or like a headset?
I don't know. Sorry, guys. This is like the first episode.
Technology is so difficult.
Exactly. So like the no, he can't get on Skype because then it'll change everything around because we're not actually talking on Skype. We're talking on Discord. So
Yeah.
if anybody in the future is watching this, which I hope you're not at this point, because this has been terrible, terrible technical difficulties. We are actually trying something new to save about $35 a month, which it's working. It's just not working
Yeah.
for Hype.
It's just yeah. Hey, you gotta try new stuff. You know, you never know what's gonna work unless you try it.
Exactly like Aurelion Soul bot lane.
I I still love Aurelion Soul bot lane. It's so much fun. It's just the fact that it only works with Senna.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think it only works with Senna?
Well, like it works okay with like something like Thresh or Malphite. It's just the fact that he's so squishy that if you get caught out of placement and get all in, you're done. But if you have a Senna, it's really easy to turn that around because you can hit your stun on them while you're retreating, and then Senna can bind them, and so it kind of it becomes this chain CC where your stun ends right when her stun actually hits because there's a delay on hers.
Yeah.
And then she can heal you up. It's like you're taking two really good utility champs, putting them in the same lane, and then their utility just works really well together.
Lou.
Whereas like if you have someone like
Oh, sorry. Go
if
ahead.
you have someone like Thresh, if you have someone like Thresh who's really good at CC, and like that's kind of like the whole point of Aurelion Soul bot is just hit him with a ton of CC and hit him with your stars. Even with Thresh, it's so easy for them to collapse on top of
hello?
you, and then you die.
There we go.
Hello.
Hype. What's up, brother?
There we
How
go.
are you? I heard Hype. I heard him.
Yeah, I don't know why my phone wasn't really working for some reason.
There we go.
I switched to my my PC.
Awesome. So you can hear us now.
Yes.
Okay, let's get back on with the show.
cool.
Lou
Yeah.
says hi. Right now we are talking about Cinna and Aurelion Soul bot lane. We were just going over the patch notes. Unfortunately, it was kind of bad
Yeah.
while we were working out some technical difficulties. What do you think about this patch note, Hype? Have you looked?
Yes. The most important one I think is probably the Yi nerf. Though I don't think it will keep him out of like contention for being one of the best junglers, but it definitely needed the nerf
Yeah.
because his clear speed was way too fast for sure.
Way too fast. Yeah, I don't know if you heard when me and Kingmaker were talking about it, but his clear was faster than Shyvana, and Shyvana is like the fastest clear in Wild Rift right now. And so it's kind of like, I'm glad they're nerfing his jungle clear because I like that he can one-shot people now because it was hard to do that before,
Yeah.
and I
Mhm.
love when champions are able to do that. But it was just too powerful because he could just clear his entire jungle and just get so much gold and get so powerful. But now it's kind of like going to be more of a skill thing when it comes to fighting because
Right.
you're not going to have that gold that's, giving you the advantage.
Right. Right. Yeah, for sure. No doubt. No doubt. Um, there's a lot of changes on there. Like I think they're buffing. Who was it? Was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember by heart, but I saw a couple of changes that I liked. That I can't think of right
I
now.
let's see. So they're buffing J4, Nunu, Renekton, Vigar, Vi. They're nerfing Karma, Master Yi, Olaf, Vayne, and Blade of the Rune King. Their skins, go figure, it would be another Lux skin.
There, it's Lux. They're both child for skins.
Yep.
I didn't see the skins.
Oh yeah, Pajama Guardian Lux and Pajama Guardian Ezreal.
Yeah.
I like the.
The one thing that stands out to me though, what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say I like that they're buffing Nunu
What?
because he.
Yeah, I like that. But the one thing that stands out to me is the Vagar buff, because I Vagar hasn't really seen anything in a while, and they're reducing his event horizon cooldown by 2 seconds,
Yeah, that's gonna be
which is that's going to be crazy because already 15 seconds level 1 honestly doesn't feel like a lot to me for an ability like that, and so to be able to use it even more, I feel like he's going to see a lot more play now because it kind of felt like he wasn't nobody was really picking him. I stopped picking him because I just didn't really like playing him. But now he's going to have a lot more utility now that he can push out that event horizon a lot
right.
faster.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, that sounds insane. Like he can basically shut with that cage alone. He can shut down like pushes, ganks. That's why I hate ganking
Yeah,
Vagar because his cage is so really annoying to deal with. And if he gets it off
yeah,
properly, he can just stop me from doing what I want to do. So that should be good for the Vagar mates
yeah,
out there.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So what? How have your games been going, Hype?
I haven't. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been playing as much recently.
Yep.
I've been meaning to get back into it, but they've been going pretty good. I've been trying to find a champ to play, but I'm still trying to find a champ that I want to play like hardcore. But it's been
Yeah.
not great of a search. I've been trying Graves. I've been trying. He's always banned, so that's not an option. Uh, I've been trying. But with these Nunu buffs, I might try Nunu more.
For me, that's always
Yeah.
been my hardest thing to do was pick a single champion and play it. I really like Lee Sin on PC, and I played him so much, but I could never stick to him because I'd always get bored and I'd go do something else.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
so you haven't been playing much.
Yeah.
How when you have played, how have your games gone?
They've been going pretty. They've been going okay. Not as good as I would hope, but I've been winning my games more or less.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I think I'm being impatient and trying to force things. I'm trying to rush things right now, and I shouldn't be. Uh,
Yeah. I have the same problem right now.
For
I tried the rifts. I I I think they should add one more drag before the soul though. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that might like force the game to be longer.
I Yeah, I feel I I felt like that really didn't need to happen, like because a lot of people before they released it for testing, were saying that there should be a fourth dragon before the soul or a dragon before the soul, and I was like, that'll be fine. But honestly, now I feel like that would be fun because if the game is going to drag so long, you might as well give us something to like look forward to because if the match is going to be 40 minutes long
Yep.
on a mobile game, like there's got to be something to like make up for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right. But I counter that by saying that the games in Wild Rift aren't meant to really go for 40 minutes,
Yeah.
and not every
Yeah,
game is gonna be that way. So it's like that's like a very like fringe case. But I
yeah,
don't know if adding another drag will make the game longer.
Well,
war.
did you guys see that the one of the changes that they're talking about is the team that has a major advantage has a shorter respawn time than a team with a disadvantage?
For the drags.
That makes no sense.
No,
Yeah, that
just
doesn't
in
mean.
Death
That
Timer.
makes no sense to me.
Oh, death timer? No,
Yeah.
no.
So like, if the enemy team kills you multiple times, your timer goes up, but theirs stays low. Is
Yes.
what you're saying.
I believe that's how it's
No.
supposed to work. Yeah.
I hope not.
It,
That is not. That is
I hope they don't do that because that seems kind of unfair because you're giving a big advantage to someone who already has an advantage.
exactly. But if we're talking about having a longer game time, that could be something that actually balances out the game length, I suppose, or whatever you want to call it.
It would definitely make, yeah, it would definitely make like getting punished a really like something you have to look out for because like they'll probably they're probably just trying to make it more of a skill type thing because a good team can fight against another good team pretty evenly, but if you're on a team with trolls and they just keep dying and your death timer keeps getting longer and longer, it's impossible to win. But if you're in a long game like that and it just keeps getting dragged along, I can see how that would help keep it short, but it just seems unfair.
Yep.
I mean, I get it. Like, cause some games can definitely take a long time. Like, I want to say the average game is like maybe 20 minutes. I want to say around 20, 25 minutes as the average game, and then if you want to push it, is maybe like 30 to 40 minutes or whatever. But of course, again, that isn't every game.
Yeah.
But I understand where Riot is coming from. But I don't think that'll be healthy because while it does it would help with the game timer. I feel like it punishes
Yeah.
people for being behind, and it incentivizes people trying to snowball. Because if your team is
Yeah.
snowballing, and that's in the game, that's basically that game will be over within like probably like 15 to 13 minutes, if not even 10 minutes, depending on what the comp
Yeah.
is. I don't know. It just doesn't seem very healthy, but I don't know.
Let's see.
Honestly, the easiest.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. You go ahead.
What were you saying?
Let me look it up
All
while
right.
you keep talking.
The easiest. Yeah, the easiest fix for that would I think they should just move the first objective spawn back to 4 minutes. Cause like even as someone who plays jungle a lot, I really liked that I had an entire minute to continue to farm before the objective and get a first item. But it just makes it, I feel like that really makes it drag so long, and the match just feels like it. Honestly, I just don't think they should make a mobile MOBA a long paced game.
Yep. So I found it. Azure linked it, but then I found it at the same time. So respawn timer, we're
Nice.
making some adjustments to respawns and changing how much a champion can be penalized or favored on their death timers. If you have a lead and are ahead in your game, you'll be penalized less, but if you find yourself behind in game, you'll be favored less. So base respawn timer at 9 minutes or 9 minutes to 11 minutes, it's 32 seconds, is going up to 33 seconds, so you gain a second there. At 11 minutes to 13 minutes, it's going up 2 seconds from 38 to 40. And at 13 minutes to 15 minutes, it's going up another 2 seconds from 45 to 47. So 122 is what it's going to be. So I don't know if that's going to make a big difference. I don't know if that second or 2 seconds is going to be enough to close out a game.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
I'm so used to. What were you saying?
No, you can go. I don't really have any thoughts on
Oh,
this right now,
oh,
to be honest.
all right. Well, I'm so used to playing Heroes of the Storm, and the death timers on that game are ridiculous. Cause like it does like scale like in the first couple minutes. I think it scales off of timer, or maybe it's the amount of deaths you have. I don't remember, but like the first death, if you die early, it's only like a 10-second spawn timer. But then the more deaths you get, the longer the game goes. I think like the longest I've ever had to wait to respawn was like 2 minutes.
So something else there, and I'm not exactly sure what this means. And I think maybe Azure has the right answer for it, but it says respawn modifier maximum modifier 25 to 15, or going down to 15%. I don't know what that means, but he said the more you die, the longer your time. I really don't know what in the world that means.
Yeah.
There's not enough information there, unfortunately.
So let's just say that someone's
Honestly,
like
if it does it
running
that
it
way,
down. I don't know, but then say someone's running
yeah,
it down, and it just increases their time as they keep dying. I mean, so basically the way
yeah,
they're doing it, I think, is if you're able to snowball, get a lot of kills on the enemy team and they keep dying, that just makes their death timers longer, and so that I guess that makes it to where the enemy team can doesn't have like as much time
punish you
to
really hard.
make a comeback or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
how I feel about it though. I really don't.
Yep, Self Force says in Heroes of New Earth it was based on your
yeah.
current level. So I would imagine that's the same thing in Wild Rift because everything's. Oh my god, my face is so big. This stupid thing. There we go. Um, but yeah, so I mean, obviously, the higher level you're in Wild Rift, the longer your death timers are going to be. So
Yeah.
if anybody's just tuning in, feel free to join us in Discord. We would love to have you as part of the conversation. That'd be phenomenal. Um,
Yeah.
Where are the patch notes? I don't see the patch notes. Where are they?
I will link them. In...
I found.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, he'll send the link. I found him on a website called DualShockers.com.
Shocker. So why isn't the actual like Riot page releasing it? Because normally they do post the link
I
to
don't
it.
know.
They didn't this time. That's why I couldn't find them.
Yeah.
McChris says I've got beautiful nostrils. Oh man, that's funny. No, I guess I've always been a little bit self-conscious about my nostrils, so I appreciate you so much for saying that. You have no idea.
Oh, the nerving vein. She can be really snowbally if she gets ahead. So I get why they're nerfing her. She can be really
Yeah.
really oppressive if she's ahead.
I feel like that's such a hard thing to do is nerf snowball champions. Because, like, it's hard to nerf stuff like Vayne or Draven and stuff like that because the whole point is for them to, they're weak. And then, like, Draven, like, he's already strong early game, but he gets even stronger. But, like, someone like Vayne, they're weak and then they get strong. And it's so hard to balance something like that without completely wrecking them as a whole. But I feel like this nerf
I think she'll
is
be
kind
alright.
of okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she'll be strong. It's just they're kind of just toning her down a bit, but I feel like she'll be strong. She'll be one of the best ADCs in the game, I believe.
Yeah.
Let's see. Paul said, what, or
I'm just gonna say
oh, go ahead.
what
Trying to get my
I'm
thoughts
just gonna say.
together.
Tristana is the best ADC in the game, and I'll fight anyone who says Tristana isn't the best ADC in the game. Like I stand by that.
I don't know if they ever add Hell Blades. I may say yes, but at the
Oh
moment, I don't think she's like one of the best ADCs. She's probably like mid tier in my opinion.
I just
but
I f- yeah, I just hate seeing Tristana players not use her to her full potential because there's so much mechanics that people are missing out on. Like I'll see people like even Tristanas that are like level 7 mastery and like top 200. I'll see them like walk into a fight, place their bomb and then start shooting without realizing that they can shoot and place their bomb at the same time. And it bugs me when I see that because it's like you can you get a free charge every time you place your bomb if you just hit your auto attack button at the same time, and that really puts a what's it called?
A damper.
I can't think. Yeah, a damper on how strong she can be. Because if you're shooting them while you're placing your bomb or using, you can shoot them and use your auto at the same time. I don't see people doing that either, and so there's all these little mechanics and little things that she can do that nobody is capitalizing on, And I feel that's why she's such a low tier ADC, because nobody's actually like using her right.
I also think it could be the runes, because in like PC League, she
It
uses
could be.
Lethal Tempo and Hell Blaze, and neither one's in Wild Rift. So I also think it could be the runes. In my opinion,
Yeah.
I think it could be the runes anyway. But
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I personally think Tristana sucks. So fight me IRL, bro.
that's fair. That's fair.
Tristana top with Hull Breakers busted though.
They're
That's the
they're
most
gonna
annoying.
have to nerf that, because I don't want to see top range top laners with Hullbreaker. It doesn't sound fun at all.
Yeah.
F in
I
chat.
I really don't see it. I really don't see it. But like I like playing Tristan top, but I don't actually see anybody playing ranged top laners with Hull Breaker. I feel like with Tristana it works for her kit, just because you don't need like a ton of crit in order to deal a ton of massive damage. Because you can just place your bomb, charge it up, and the more charges you get, the more damage you deal. And that's enough damage right there. But like for someone like Akshan or Vayne to just have this, like, it gives you HP and gives you attack damage, but it has no other benefit to their kit. And so that's why I don't think you see a lot of it.
F in chat was talking about how they gutted Vayne. The final hour bonus movement speeds going down 20, and the bonus attack damage going down 30, 40, 50 to 20, 30, 40. So I mean, she's getting hurt pretty hard, but so is Blade of the Ring King. So that's even bigger nerf to her.
Yeah, but the only thing they did the Ruin King is the price, and I think if you're fed enough, the price doesn't. I mean, the price difference will matter, but like if you're like really really ahead, the price won't matter.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. I feel that's going to hurt Aurelia, actually, because Aurelia has been so annoying right now, not only with Divine Sunderer, but also just Blade of the Ruin King on Aurelia is just so busted. And the fact that Aurelia players are going to have to farm just that much little more to get it, I feel like that's going to put a little damper on her
bonus
power.
speed. Oh no, is that just nerfing her when she's in her ultimate? Right. Okay. So it's only
I
nerfing
think.
the movement speed. Yeah, it's only nerfing it. It was in her ultimate. Okay, not the base. Okay. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. She'll be fine. She'll be alright.
Yeah.
If she,
The movement speed is the only thing that I found annoying. Because, like I said, I think every champion should have the opportunity to be
God.
able to one-shot or just all-in somebody. But I feel like it was so annoying trying to run from a Vayne and just never outrun.
Oh no, you're right.
Like,
Yeah, no,
it's-
yeah. Trying to run from a fed vein is basically impossible. Almost. I mean, it feels that way when she's in
Yeah.
ultimate. So this will keep her in check,
Yeah,
but she'll be fine. She'll be a good ADC, and especially if
yeah.
she can.
She'll
if
be.
she-
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think she's gutted at all. Like the final hour bonus attack damage got nerfed by 10 at. Yeah, by 10%. I don't think that's going to harm her that well. Like at all. It's the movement speed that matters. It's the movement speed that matters.
You know, I was thinking like this would be better, but I might just go ahead and pay $30 because it's so much easier on the other thing.
Right.
Just with all the technical difficulties. But this, I guess, this is how everybody else does it. So I mean, really, the idea that I wanted to do this was kind of like following what Travis Gafford does for League of Legends. Just he has the talk
Yeah.
show, and enough people actually call in or whatever, or get on Discord, which we don't have yet, but that's okay. And that's what he uses. They use Skype and they use Discord. So hopefully we can figure out the technical difficulties. This is like the first dry run or trial run. Haven't really had anybody else to do this with, just me, myself, and I. So trying to figure it out on my own has sucked so bad. But with that out of the way, Azure says, Ez and Trist offer about the same in safeness, except Ezreal's dash can be on a shorter cooldown with slamming Quicksilver versus Trist's ultimate knockback. I don't know. I feel like Ezreal is my best performing AD carry, but I feel like I perform very well on Tristan as well. Yeah, if my moderators were better.
Ezreal too. I feel like Ezreal too is one of those champs that people don't really play him to his full capability. Because every time I have an Ezreal on my team, they don't do well at all, and they end up feeding. And every time the enemy has an Ezreal, they don't do well at all, and they feed too. And I just it takes a certain amount of skill to play him, and people don't realize that.
Spamming Qs, not Quicksilver Sash. Duh, I'm an idiot. I can't read, so um, if it's solo queue, I'd say Ez is slightly better. Yeah, I think Ezreal is just safer in general. Like I said, I have a higher win rate on
Yeah.
Ezreal than I do Tristana. Um, and that could just be because I'm able to stay out of fights that I would not necessarily be able to as Tristana, and just poke from a different
Yeah.
distance. Let's see.
Yeah,
Divine.
that's kind of a big difference because Ezreal is it's easier to stay out of fights, whereas Tristana, it's almost like you're forced to fight. And like even if you don't want to, like you have to be there. Because if you're not getting kills from those fights, then you're not gonna scale into the late game well. And but then you could also die during the fights, and then you're not gonna scale into the late game. So I feel like Tristana is an overall risky champion to play.
Um, I don't know. I like Trist. I really do. I think so. The Reddit
Yeah.
had opened up a Monday mega thread for AD carry or whatever, and I said Tristana was underrated. Let's see. F says Divine on Ezreal. So I'm assuming it's Divine Sunderer on Ezreal is crazy. I don't know. I haven't
Yeah.
played Ezreal
I've never tried it.
since the new things have came out. I've been playing top or support. And I agree, Demon. There is definitely a huge difference between a great Ezreal and a mediocre one. I am a mediocre one, so my Ezreal is trash.
That's me with so many champions. There's so many champions that I like playing, but I'm just not good at it. Like Thresh, I've played Thresh like so much. He's one of my most played champions, but I'm really not that good at him.
I don't know. I think Tristana is a pretty safe champion. She's one of the only champions with an AOE knockback, that's able to
Yeah.
help secure like dragons and stuff and just peel. So if you can knock them back, and
Well,
jump away.
technically, it's only AOE if you can knock them back with the bomb. Because if you hit them and they die, like all your attacks uh, may deal AOE damage when they die, and so that's the same with the ult. But it doesn't do a lot of damage if you just execute someone with the ult. So that's why I was saying a lot of Tristan players don't realize they can auto attack while they're ulting. Because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to play the bomb, set 2 charges on it, and then you ult auto attack, and so the ult knocks them back, and then the auto attack blows the bomb, and so you deal a massive AOE.
Gotcha. See, I I didn't know how her mechanics work. I just know like I know she's great for auto attacking. Like when you pop your first skill and you
Yeah.
just go ham with the auto attacks. But like as far as intricately playing her, I never really got as far as that. Other than like being able to like
Yeah.
flash ult like insect people. Um, AP Ezreal over AD
Yeah.
Ezreal. I agree, man. AP Ezreal mid lane used to be overpowered on PC. Um, see, my issue with Ez is not staying
See,
away
I've
from the
never
assassins.
played.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. I've only played Ezreal once, I think. So I'm still not sure how exactly he works.
So his Q, when you hit a Q, it um, procs auto attack speed. So the more Qs you hit, the higher the attack speed's going to
Uh
be. I believe it stacks 3 or 5 times. Um, so a lot of people will just spam Q, and that's all they'll do on Ezreal because that's all they think he can do, or that's all they think that he does is just
yeah.
spam Q and pokes people from a distance. But if you really have to weave in your auto attacks. Plus, the global ultimate is phenomenal. I think he's one of the
Yeah.
best AD carries for solo queue, period, in Wild Rift or League of Legends.
Yeah.
Hey Bridges, what is up, man? It's good to see you. Um, he says my problem with Ez is everyone I get on my team is they can never land their shots. That is, I agree. It is
That
hard
is
to
the
land his skill
big
shots.
problem with as players. Yeah. Like I love how people complain about how it's so hard to hit like Z skill shots when it's not, and then there's someone like Ezreal who it's so hard to hit his skill shots and nobody complains about it.
For me, so like, I can almost never hit the WQ or the 2-2-1. It's always the 2 into the arcane shift. I think that's what it's called, arcane shift, and
Yeah.
so 2-3 into the 1 after I reposition myself because it's so hard. It's so hard.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's me. Like I can never really do it without positioning myself correctly. But for me with Ezreal, it's a love-hate relationship. Just because minions get in my way all the time, and I can't hit the skill shots because of the minions. It's not me; it's the minions. That's what it is. Um, so you know how like minions walk in a straight line?
Yeah.
Not when I play Ezreal, they don't.
They're moving all over the place.
Yes.
It's so hard too because it's like if you try to walk around the minions to get a skill shot, it's so blatantly obvious
Yeah.
that what you're trying to do, and then they're like, "Oh, he's gonna try and get a skill shot. I need to move out of the way." And that's the same with like Thresh. Thresh, it's hard to hit his hook, and I'll see players try and walk around the minion wave to hit the hook, and it's so obvious. Like for me, I just like hitting a minion and pulling myself to the minion, and then using my third ability to pull the enemy champion in. That's like the most annoying thing you can do on Thresh.
Oh my god, I am so ugly. Why does this thing keep going to full screen? Um, Years of playing full AP Nidalee on PC trained my skill shots. My issue is entirely my positioning. That's my positioning is one of my downfalls as well. I have like these boomer fingers and these boomer eyes, so I can't really react to skill shots. It's like Brand's gonna hit me every time. So I really have to like I that's why I like playing set because I can choose the fight. I can choose the engagement. That's why I like playing Thresh because I can choose when to go in. So it's less of me having to dodge stuff in a team fight, whereas I can, or like Alistar, I can just play tank and just run in and tank all the damage and still do what I need to do. For some reason, people don't react to aggression very well. It's like if you put them on their back foot, then they really cannot come back. Really, it's just making them be the ones to have to make the decision puts you in a farther ahead position. It puts you in advantage.
Yeah. I agree. People don't know how to respond to aggression. Like the other day, I played Thresh for the first time in a while, and I saw the enemy was playing a soul bot. I guess like people are catching on to that, and I guess he didn't realize you can't hide in bushes with ASOL because you can see the stars. Because I walked into lane and saw the star and just immediately walked up and pulled him and just hit him with Ignite, started auto-attacking him. My ADC came over, started auto-attacking him, and he died before the first waves even crashed.
See, that doesn't make any sense. You can like, why can you see the stars if you're invisible? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, because the stars are flying outside of the bush.
Yeah, but
it's just logic. Like he's hiding in the bush, and the stars are flying outside the bush. It's just logic.
Yeah, but nothing else in League of Legends or Wild Rift makes sense. So why does this?
That is true. That is true. Why apply logic when there's no logic in the first place?
Exactly. Yeah, if anybody wants to join us,
I think it honestly helps, cause like the idea of hiding and then being able to stun someone it's terrifying, especially Asol, because he can just stun you, knock you to the outer ring with the ultimate, and hit you with stars. It like it if he does that, especially if there's someone there to back him up. Like if you're playing Asol bot and both of you are hiding in the bush and they walk up and you stun, they stun, you start attacking them, you're going to deal a lot of damage and they can't do anything about it.
Thinking about it,
And so just giving them that little warning, like, hey, there's an Asol in the bush, be careful.
yeah, there's definitely an asshole in the bush.
Like,
That was one of my. So like some people know and some people don't. I've linked my music to some people. So I'm a rapper, part time, and that was one of my dopest lines I think for Wild Rift. I said, "I'm an asshole. Call me the Quasar Dragon." So, yeah, like I used to be a pretty dope rapper back in the day. So I pronounce asshole asshole.
that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Let's see. Preston said besides the fact that he's the size of a damn galaxy, and he's trying to hide in a brush or a bush. So that makes no sense regardless.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
let's see. Bridget says pretty sure you can see abilities that leave the bush. I will check that out with Eve Q.
Yeah.
I didn't think you could. I guess you can. I guess you can see skill shots that leave the brush. So,
Yeah, you can see skill shots.
so
Like if a Thresh hooks a minion from the bush, you can see the hook come out.
yeah,
Or
but
like an Ezreal shoots out of the bush, you can see it.
Aurelion Sol's not you. Well, I mean, he's. I guess it's like a passive, but he's not actively using the skill. So,
It's a passive, but it's still an ability though. I feel like any ability you can see from a bush, because like if you use Riven and you slam down inside a bush, you can still, like, I've seen that before. Like if a Riven does a slam in the bush, like you can still see the like actual like slam animation outside of the bush.
I did not know that. I'm gonna have to start
So
looking
like
more.
animations and stuff like that. Yeah.
I will say something.
Yeah, that's just one thing I kind of caught. Animations will show outside of a bush.
Something that I've noticed on Wild Rift that a lot of people don't do, or doesn't seem like it's necessarily a priority, is brush control. People don't
Yeah.
utilize the brush enough. Like in top lane, no one uses the brush to hide away from minions or whatever, trade in. In bot lane, I don't see people like supports trying to fight for brush control and vision. So it just feels like there's a lot of things that are missing from the game as far as strategy and tactics go.
Yeah.
Go ahead. My son is yelling in the
What were you saying?
background, so I had to
Oh.
mute my microphone. He's just like,
Well, like,
"Ah, rah, 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 rah."
when I play when yeah when I play Tristana top, like it's all about bush control. Like I care more about the bushes than actually taking minions and taking towers, because like that's the most important thing. Because if you get caught out split pushing with Tristana, there's really nothing you can do if your flash is down, if your jump is down. And most champions you go up against especially now with the meta, like I see Set a lot, I see Darius a lot. There's a lot of people who can lock you down and keep you from jumping away and flashing away. And so knowing what's going to like knowing when they're coming or where they're hiding is really good.
Yeah, I have yet to try it. I think I'll try it. Tonight I'll hop on my AD carry account with Tristana and I will try top lane. I'll try your build. And we'll see.
It's just I use just the standard Tristana build, but instead of using Infinity Edge first, I do that after Stack Shiv, and so I go Hullbreaker into Gluttonous Teleport. Teleport is actually really important on it. I forget to mention that to people. If you're not using Teleport on Tristana top, it doesn't work as effectively because you want to be able to move around the map really fast. And then after that, I just go Static Shiv into Infinity Edge into situational items after that.
So I will say, because people are saying bro said Triss top, so there some people might be flaming you in the chat. Trist used to work really well mid lane. People would play her AP, and they would just jump on people, and that jump would hurt so much. So I'll try her
Yeah.
top. I mean, we tried Aurelion Sol Senna bot lane, so I'll try Tristana top.
That there was an incident. There was an incident when that happened, so that doesn't count. That doesn't count. I did send a screenshot the other day of me playing Aurelion Sol Senna in solo queue. I got ADC and I was going to play Tristana, but our support picked Senna, and so it's like, oh, I'm going to take advantage of this and play Aurelion Sol, and that was a great match. It really worked. We really dominated the lane, and it was such an easy win.
Dude, they are McChris says yes. Flame Archer in chat. He deserves it. Is that your brother?
See, is that the YouTube? Is that the YouTube?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it? I want to say I'm gonna pull. Is that the chat on YouTube?
He said you're flaming yourself. They don't need to flame you. Yeah, it's the chat on YouTube. Oh man,
One sec.
he said facts. Oh man, I'm glad it's you and not me. I'll tell you that much. As dumb as I am, I thought it would be me.
I think it.
But
yeah, I think that's my brother.
I will try out Tristana top, and I will report back next week on how it goes. One of the things we had to do this episode is the giveaway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about the giveaway.
Yeah.
I forgot that was happening.
So I'm gonna see if I can pull this up. Okay, there is that. So we're gonna go into the name picker, and these I have two lists because we have Android and Apple. So we have two Android cards and we have two Apple cards. So these are all the people on Apple or Android. Did you enter? Did you?
Me?
Yeah.
I think so.
Not sure. Okay. So we're gonna pick a random name. Who did it pick? 8484. So I will message 8484 and who else? And Salamax. So I gotta write those down. Quick, talk, distract them while I am writing down. 84.
Hey, how's everybody doing? You watched the new Moon Knight? That's a great show. I just watched that a couple days ago and then watched it again last night.
I don't know if you messaged me on have you messaged me on Discord or joined the LOL Wild Rift GG? Rigged. It's not rigged. It's not rigged. Then we had the Apple giveaway. Tell you what, if message me on Discord after, and we'll see what we can do. I have one, you know what? I have one extra card, so I will add F on there. So we'll take off Salmax, and we'll take off 8484. Oh, he's trolling. No, that was Apple. So pick a random name. So we have one more that I have in my car that I gotta give away. And the winner is Archer. So do you? I guess you win that one.
I won?
Yeah, you won.
Nice.
Now I get the flame. Okay, and then we have two apples.
Now
to
it's
give
rigged.
away.
Now everyone can say it's rigged.
Yep. Yeah, definitely going to say it is now. Why is this not working? Okay, so here's the Apple one. Control C, come over here. Oh no, what is going on? just go ahead and delete these. Oh my god, I cannot do technology, man. As soon as I hit 32, or it just like technology went out the window.
I hate technology. Yeah, I hate technology. I can't work phones or computers or anything.
So Jin YT, and we got one more. Pick a random name. And Leo. Okay, so Jin and Leo.
Nice.
So I will message them. Congratulations, guys. Sorry that it took
Congratulations.
so long. But yeah, rigged. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely rigged.
Yeah, it's rigged. It's definitely rigged.
I will. I promise. You guys saw me do the live. It was a live giveaway. I didn't want to do it like off stream or anything like that. So
Yeah.
copy. I will link the Discord.
Yeah, my brother had to set up everything for me to do this. That's how bad I am with technology.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
But oh my god, I hate this. I'm just gonna spend $30. This is see full video feed. Like it keeps maximizing my face, and I'm already ugly enough. They don't need to see more of it.
Oh, I can actually see it now that I have it pulled up on YouTube. How it zooms in like that.
Yeah, and
That's weird.
I'm so ugly, and it just keeps showing. Preston said pretty soon it's gonna be Depends and tapioca pudding for King. It's already Depends, so. And I do like tapioca pudding, so.
Tapioca pudding is the most underrated pudding.
I think so. I really like the right or the gelatin balls in it. Not that I like balls in my mouth,
Yeah.
but man, I really don't have too much more to say. Does anybody in the chat have any questions they want to ask? F joined.
Yeah, we're good with questions. We're good with questions.
Yeah.
I'm not really good at thinking up topics.
F joined.
I mean, I can sit here all day and tell you all the reasons why Tristan Top is good, but I don't think anyone wants to hear that.
No, they already made that vocally
They've
clear.
made up their mind. Yeah. Yeah, they already made up their mind. Tristop doesn't work, even though it does.
Your brother said it was caught. You were caught in 4K. Maybe I was caught in 4K. I'm not entirely sure. One of us was caught in 4K.
One of us.
I don't know. Like, for me, streaming is so weird because I've never done it before. And I've watched like all these streamers on Twitch, and like I'm not a hot girl, so I can't take my clothes off.
Yeah.
F wants to know what elo you play.
I play
top lane.
I play right now I'm in Emerald because I've been playing like champions that I don't actually know how to play, like Keenan and stuff like that. And so but I played Tristop while I was in Diamond and crushed it, like just win after win. It's so much fun because Set can't counter you, Darius can't counter you, Fiora can't counter you, Renekton can't counter you. All like these meta champs right now just can't counter you. I can outplay a Fiora at like level 3. Same with Darius. Like earlier this morning, I did a match with Tristana Top, and even I got ganked too by a Tryndamere and still outplayed the Darius, killed him, and then got away.
Let's see. How has the Jhin? Oh my god! It did it again. It did it again. I hate this thing so much. We're gonna have to tweak this. How has the Jhin buff affected your games? I don't know.
Oh my god! I played a match yesterday, I think, with the top 100 Jhin. Oh, that was beautiful to watch. Like I didn't even want to play the match. I just wanted to watch him, because he just crushed it. And like he was getting, I think he got like 2 quadra kills in one game. In that one game,
I'm definitely.
It's ridiculous. Like a good Jhin can really dominate since his buff.
we're gonna have to queue after this. We'll keep the stream on or something. I'll restream or something, and I will play Tristana top just to prove F wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
I trust my boy Archer. Okay, and it's not because I owe him money or anything. That's not why I gave him $10 in Wild Force. I trust you. I have faith that Tristana top will work. I personally,
That's all I ever do. That's all I ever do is play off meta picks. That's like the one thing I know about.
Preston will join in on that. So I don't get to play much anymore because I'm so busy on YouTube. Really, like, you guys play a lot more than me, so I haven't seen Jin, but hopefully he's still a dog shit champion because he is a dog shit champion. So
He's really not though. That's what sucks is if you're up against a good Jin, like not even great Jin, like just good, you're gonna get wrecked. Like unless they're bad and they're just feeding purposefully, it's kind of difficult now.
hey, Archer is not low elo. Oh my god, my ugly face. He is, you're diamond, right? You just hit diamond?
Right now, Emerald. I hit Diamond, but then now I'm Emerald 1. I'm a couple wins away from Diamond.
I was diamond once. 3
Yeah.
seasons ago. Yeah. How have y'all's games been going for the chat? Like, what do you guys recommend? So
Yeah.
the next 3 champions that get typed in, like champions in role, I will play for the next 3 ranked games. Whatever you guys type, I will play those champions in that role.
If I have the champion, I'll do it too.
Yes.
Just give us some stuff. I'll do that too. Give me the weirdest thing possible, like Nami top or something like that. Give me something weird.
I'm gonna open up a notepad right now and get ready to write this shit down. Notepad. What lane? Any lane. It doesn't matter. Pick Jin. All right, so we got
Jin top with Electro and Storm Razor. Oh. Specifically with Electrocute and Storm Razor.
Okay.
Okay. Gragas everywhere. I don't
Gragas
have Gragas or Jin, actually.
Gragas. See, Gragas
Master Chief.
Master Chief. I don't have Halo. That's one of the big problems. I personally, let's see, J4 support. I think Gragas works everywhere except for AD carry, to be honest. Yasuo jungle. So
Yeah.
those are the next 3 I'm playing.
I've actually always
ranked.
wanted to try Yasuo jungle.
I'm playing those 3
Right,
in
so I
ranked.
have Yasuo, and so I can try Yasuo jungle because that's the only one out of those that I have.
Okay. Guys, keep going for Archer. Keep going for Archer.
Keep going. You need 2 more. 2 more for me to try.
APC Gragas might work very well. I think he's one of the champions that can jungle, support, mid, top. I mean, like, the only thing I haven't seen him excel in is AP carry. So, maybe we'll give that a shot. APC Gragas.
Yeah, Gragas is a lot like practice tool for Archer. I already spend like half an hour a day on practice tool.
AD, Bruiser, Thresh.
AD, Bruiser, Thresh, top. I've done that before and actually did pretty well. I'll do it again. I haven't done it in a while.
I'm not saying that Daddy Gragas isn't the perfect champion, because he's definitely an amazing champion, but he sucks. That's the problem.
He's good, but he's not.
No.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah, he's good, but he's just not. I mean, Gragas is not like
No,
the best.
yeah, which is it?
I would say Teemo's probably the. I'm just bad. Yes, that's true. Teemo is probably the best flex pick champion.
Yeah, Teemo is so annoying. For I don't know why, but for like the 1 week that I decided to just play nothing but Kale top, every single top laner picked Teemo in ranked.
Attack speed thresh jungle.
And I just had the worst time.
Attack speed thresh.
Attack
jungle.
speed thresh jungle.
All right. So I'm serious.
That sounds impossible.
I'm going to
That
play
sounds
these.
impossible, though.
I don't know. I'm going to play these as much as I can, and I'm going to stream them. So everybody, if you're making me do this, you have to watch or something. Don't. Yeah. Yeah. Unsubscribe. That's fine. That's fine. Like, part of me is like, no, no, don't. But then I'm like, just leave. Just get out. Just go. No, that's what. Like,
Run away while you still can.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
I actually need to watch that. I love watching Nice. If he has a video on how to survive Teemo, I'm gonna love that.
Yeah, I mean, for most times, or with Timo, what you just have to back off until you can all in him.
Yeah. See, that's the problem because when I play Kale, Teemo's like the hard counter for Kale. Because you have to slow farm, and then you're super squishy. You have barely any escape early. Like in all the matches, usually the Teemo would get a kill on me before I even hit level 2.
Just
Because like you have very low mobility. You have very low mobility. You have to slow farm. It's really slow paced, and Teemo can just hit you and just stay on top of you, and there's nothing you can do.
I have to figure out what account I have Jin on because I know it's on a Smurf. So maybe I will play J4 support first, and then go into Yasuo jungle. But we're up on an hour. I will go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you guys for sticking out the technical difficulties.
We appreciate you for that.
Yes. Justin wasn't able to be here this week. He had to go to his brother's birthday party. So, oh, hey, Thunder.
Nice.
So we'll just go ahead and end the stream here. I'll start the stream up again, and I'm going to play J4 support. So if you want to watch me suck at that, feel free to. So,
yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat after this.
Yeah, I will add you in game.
Yeah.
And since you're on Discord, I will message you on Discord. All right. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you guys.